amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Wuthering Waves reaction video. You guys doing well? You guys doing good? So, I read the comment section of my last video. A little bit difficult in the last video because most of you were all losing your minds over the new Wuthering Waves updates. There wasn't many recommendations. It was mainly people going, ah! So, I went through the comments. I was like, what people are asking for? What are they asking for down there? And I found this one. So, shout out you if this was your recommendation. It was a reaction to the two OSTs, Bury Me in Sunlight and Eternity in a Breath, which is a banging title, by the way. That is an amazing title. So, let's check them out, shall we? Like the video, subscribe for more, and whichever comment gets the most likes from a subscriber. If you ain't subscribed, your comment don't count. You need to be subscribed, and then your comment will count. By the way, huge shout out to all of you who have subscribed. We are thunder. We went up 5,000 subscribers in the last few weeks. It's been insane. You guys really want us to hit that 100K milestone. And then we're gonna start playing some of these bad boys. So keep subscribing. We're getting closer and closer. If you keep up this sort of momentum, I reckon 2 months time you guys have got it. Or is that too long for you guys? I guess we'll see. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to the Wuthering Waves OST, Bury Me in Sunlight. Cool opening. Moat. Never heard that word before.
Yet their weight still clings to our hands in the storm's eye.
It kind of sounds a little bit like Woodkid, doesn't it? Like the male vocals in the background here.
Eyes of blood and sand. Your sword stitches our land.
The singer reminds me a little bit, the female singer reminds me a little bit of the person who sung Everybody Knows. Is it like Sigrid or something? They were in the Justice League movie.
Our land. So I'm standing here with the brave belong. I'm not to mourn but to sing your song. May I be a blazing torch, you light to guide you back.
What a voice!
To God, your eternal fire.
This singer has like an accent which I am loving. Like the torch, like your blazing torch, and like she rolled into that like OR sort of like deep note there, and like really popped the accent, and then straight into that high note on light. There is something about this voice that I am really enjoying. A saxophone? Oh, come on. Wait, is this a saxophone or is this a trumpet? It's a trumpet, right? It's amazing how an instrument can just make you think of like a certain, I don't even know the word for this, but basically it just makes you think of like noir, you know, like black and white noir. Go to the flute. This is very different, isn't it? A lot of the OSTs we've reacted to have been like songs, you know, followed the song formula. This one doesn't feel like that. This feels like it could be like characters wandering around a city just aimlessly, you know? Like one of those scenes in a movie where like something's gone really wrong, you know, like imagine like a crime movie and something's gone really wrong. The bad guys got away, you know, you've been let off the case, and you're just like walking around this city looking at all the signs, and you're just like, we messed up big. It feels like that. Like LA Confidential kind of vibe. Oh, that vocal effect. That filter.
Yet their weight still clings to our hands.
Oh
And the
man,
storms
the echo as well.
tides of blood and sand. Your soul stages island.
Kind of reminds me of Shelby Merry a little bit too. The vocals are insane, but not just the vocals. The way you have the drum beat and then the soft guitar like comes in note after note. This has been incredibly well arranged. Like the composer, the arranger, behind the producers have nailed this.
So I'm standing here with the brave below. I'm not to mourn, but to sing your song.
Oh, come on!
Your blazing torch.
Your torch!
To God, your eternal fire.
Oh, even fire! Like it almost feels like the R came before the I there. This is that nighttime playlist kind of song. This is like you got to take your dog for a walk, but it's like 9 o'clock at night, 9 p.m. You head out and it's dark and you're just walking through a field and you're listening to this. Coming back from a movie late at night, walking home, it's cold, jacket pulled up. That is a banging track, man. That is a banging. It is, isn't it? Anyone else get that vibe? Like for me, I'm just imagining like I went out to London a few years ago, like a long time ago. Not that I've only ever been there once, but I mean like this is a memory I'm recalling. Went to London a few years ago, and I was in London, and I was like walking around London, doing some London stuff, you know. Ooh, look, London. And then and I went to see a movie, and I was walking back through one of the I think like Hyde Park. And it was really dark at night. It was like 11 p.m. and I was walking back through the park. It was freezing cold, and I was with a group of friends, but they like walked ahead. And I was just like jacket pulled up, and I was like looking at the lampposts, and I was looking at the city skylines, and I was looking around, and this would fit that moment. This song would accompany that moment. I could just imagine just walking and just feeling this, you know, just like listening and feeling this, and it just like carries the evening and makes everything feel a bit more mystical and a bit more magical, right? It's got something, it's got that kind of energy to it, that nighttime driving through a city, neon lights, you know, Collateral, you know, like the movie Collateral, when they're like doing that like nighttime drive. Feels like maybe it could be that. It's hard to explain. Hopefully what I'm saying like makes sense, you know, like people understand, because like it makes sense in my head, but I don't know if it makes sense out of my head, you know. But it did, and maybe it was just the instrumental. It might have been, but the instrumental with like the trumpet and stuff, and like the soft mellow guitar work, and even like that light drum tap. It just oh, come on, man. Noir Cityscape. Gorgeous. And the vocals, come on. Are you kidding me? The vocals were so good. What a voice. What a gorgeous voice. Oh. That is a favorite. That is one of my favorites so far. That is a freaking banging OST, man. Absolutely one of my favorites. This one's a bit of a newer one, this one. Eternity in a Breath. That is such a great title, by the way. I'm excited to see how this one fits in with that vibe. Because now I'm on like this mellow, chilled kind of vibe, you know? Like, I don't smoke, but in my head, I've got like a fedora on. I've got like my detective's jacket on. I'm in black and white, and I've got like a cigarette. And I'm there like, with a whiskey. And I'm like drinking a whiskey, and I'm like, man, I'm too old for this. That's what I'm feeling like. So let's see if Eternity in a Breath continues that. Kind of sounds like Tenacious D straight away with this acoustic opening.
Through my mind, led me through abyss of chaos. Finally, you're here with me. It is too surreal for me. Just spin me back to your gravity.
Alright, it hasn't kept the noir-esque style, you know? I'm not like feeling like I'm walking through a cityscape at nighttime anymore. But it has kept a soft, nice energy, you know? It feels more like I'm up in a country house in a field or something like that, you know?
I'll orbit you in every galaxy. Tighten your grip if you doubt it's a dream. Let my pulse speak for me. All my pains are gone when you're near.
It reminds me of, you know, in Scott Pilgrim versus the World, where she's like, there's a door over here, and they like float through the freaking sky to the door. If you haven't seen that movie, you're gonna be like, what the hell is Luke talking about? Well, there's like that scene in it. This feels like it would accompany that. You know, two characters like, you want to go on a journey together? Yeah, and they hold each other's hands and just kind of like float off into the sky like Peter Pan or something. It's got that kind of vibe. Very magical. Doesn't it? Very magical. The utilization is amazing. How just switching up a piano and a violin can take something from dark to just kind of mystical, fantasy.
The world is softly breathing as moonbeams filling up the void.
Reminds me of a song you get in Final Space.
Scratch we can undo is a bridge to tomorrow's dawn. Just spin me back to your gravity. I'll circle you through all eternity. Your fingertips pour moonlight all through me. Rewrite the prophecy. Suddenly the sky.
It definitely feels way more positive. The last one felt kind of dark, but not in like a everyone's dying kind of way. More like something went wrong and we're just recovering from it. This one just feels much more uplifting, much more positive. No, it doesn't even feel like great things are happening, but it definitely has like a magic to it, you know? It's got much more of a hope. Even the lyrics are kind of matching that, you know? It kind of like talking about like pulling people into gravity for me always feels like a romantic kind of song, which maybe it is. Definitely getting an element of that, but it doesn't feel romantic so much as it feels more like a friendship connection.
There's no limit. Are you real?
Like, I've got you, hold my hand, and I'll look
Slow
after
down our pace. Let this fleeting moment stretch to an endless always. I'll reach for your hands again and again. Spin me back to your gravity.
It feels like a song that would accompany a dream. We've drifted off. We're in some other plane of mental state, and this is playing.
I'll trace you across all possibilities. So even if I am erased by time, I'll follow echoes of memories to find you once more.
Two very different songs, but surprisingly not that different. Like, and when I say not that different, they are very different in terms of emotions, in terms of sound and style, but not that different in terms of how they make me feel, which is interesting. I would say though, I wouldn't have like Bury Me in Sunlight for me feels like. Do you know what? Actually, I've just realized how ironic that title is, because for me it feels like a nighttime song. But maybe that's the point, you know? I'm in the night, bury me in sunlight, you know? Something like that. Like, that could be the contradiction in that in the title and the words. Because for me, this is how, like, they both make me feel good, but for two different reasons. Bury Me in Sunlight makes me feel like I'm I'm surrounded by darkness, but not in a bad way, you know? I'm out in the evening, I'm out in the town, I'm walking around somewhere, I'm coming home from somewhere. There's darkness all around me, or I'm driving through a city and I'm just seeing all the lights reflect off the roof of the car, like something like that. Not negative, but definitely dark. But that's nice, you know, and weirdly comforting. And then we move on to one of my favorite titles of a song, Eternity in a Breath, which just feels like everything is passing in one moment based on that title. And I guess that's kind of how the song feels. It does actually a little bit like that. Because for me, the song feels like a dream. It feels like I'm imagining two people like floating around and exploring like beautiful scenery and wonders, and maybe going back through memories and being like, wow, do you remember this? Wow, do you remember that? Oh, cool, let's go down here. Wow, look at this. And they're just like smiling at each other, but it's bittersweet, you know? It's like, wow, this is all amazing. This is all beautiful, but it's coming to an end, you know? And then we just end the song with like saying goodbye, you know? Like, there's the door. You have to leave. I have to stay. But you know, this was nice. We'll do it again sometime. Something like that. And that's what that one feels like. Like I've taken someone into a dream world and we're both exploring our memories, our stories together. And then we're saying goodbye. That bittersweetness. And maybe it is something like that. The title could allude it to that. Both positive feelings, but very different ones, you know? Very, very different ones. But both an element of darkness to them. Anyway, I guess that's where my reaction ends. Very different ones here. No epic craziness, nothing like that. Wuthering Waves, once again, showing its diversity in its soundtracks by giving us songs that just sound so different from one another. This game has got some of the most, like, varied music I've ever listened to. And I'm loving going down this rabbit hole and just seeing all these different genres and categories all under one banner of Wuthering Waves. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please like the video. Please subscribe for more, and let me know in the comment section down below what else you'd like to see. Have an awesome freaking day, and as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.